Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft, my Biosphere project. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it's awesome to have you along. A little Wednesday morning stream. Our turtles hatched. You can see them. We've got one more that's not completely fully grown, and I'm going to see if I can find it. We had 5 total eggs that we wound up coming back with. The last one to hatch was one of the first ones we actually set down. It occurred to me as I was waiting for the eggs to do things that at night is the best time to have your eggs hatch. Because, of course, they're sea turtles, so they would hatch at night. The cover of night to survive. We've got, do I have 5 adults? 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a baby in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. We've got 1 baby left. We're going to breed them one more time, but there's our baby turtle right there. Heading into the depths of this area back here now. We usually got a school of fish that like to hang out back here too, but all the turtles have hatched. So basically once you set them down, you've got to protect them all night long because zombies like to come in to turtle eggs and stomp on them and break them. That's their thing. That's what they do. So I actually hung out here for a few nights and just kind of watched. The eggs actually go through a transformation. We'll try to look at that. We're going to breed these guys one more time. So we can, well, we just need them to breed one more time. There's a thing called a, is it a scoot? A scoot? A scoot. I've got 4. So I need 1 more, and then we can make the helmet, which allows you to breathe better underwater, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm looking to get that, and he has the turtle has left this area. I can move nice and fast through the water because I've got those strider boots on. So the turtles move around pretty well. You can see I did more work in here too. Lots more work. There it is right there. Zoop. Right over here. We're going to wait for that one to grow up so I get that scoot and get the helmet. Because that's kind of a, I don't know if it's a rare item, but I mean, there's turtle farms out there, so you can get it quite easily, but I'm trying to go through it this way, where I just wait for them to grow up, and they shed it when they grow up. He's right over there. So I did more work by adding more coral to the reef, and what I learned also, and I don't have any on me, the sea pickles. I was trying to grow them in the sand. If you have sea pickles on a piece of coral and bone meal them, it'll turn into 4 sea pickles. You can break them with your hand, pick them up, plump one back down again, throw another piece of bone meal on it, and you will have another 4 sea pickles. So I'm going to run over to where we have some bone meal. There's things I want to talk about. I've got some ideas and some changes that are coming. Shelly, good morning. Morris, good morning. Thanks for being here again. I got bone meal over here in this guy right here. I should, anyways. Yeah, we'll just grab this little bit right here. Okay, this is in case you don't know. These guys have to move. I've got to get rid of all of these animals right here because I've got an idea as to what I want to do with extending this a little bit more. I just jumped. Well, there's supposed to be a wall back there. Yeah, never mind. Let's go back out here. Let's find the sea pickles that I had sitting up on top of here, and I'll show you guys while we're waiting for this one turtle to grow up, which shouldn't be too long. Okay, so I've got to, I planted those there. So I bone meal that, and nothing happens. But if I bone meal here, you can see that turned into 4. Let me go ahead and get up here. Okay, so I grab those back. Let's go ahead, and now I've got 4 in my hand. Now I do this right here, and I bone meal that on the coral, and I get 4. So now I've got 7. And I just kept doing that, and this is what I'm doing to light this area up. So it has to be on coral. And 1 more. I meant to bone meal that. There we go. So what I did was I bone meal a bunch of them, and I put them all over the place. Yeah, I can't bone meal that. It's got to be on the coral. And I've got them all over the place, and they are our lights in the water. I should add some more to some of these locations here. Might as well go with the 4. What I noticed is that if I have these here, and I put 1 here, sometimes the fish will get down in between here and get stuck. At least it appears as though they're stuck. They don't move anymore. So I went around and kind of worked on getting them to be, well, not so spread like right here. This is a bad idea right there. And I'll do all 4. And it's really starting to lighten up the water so that you can see in here at night, and the water's not so dark blue. You can see the fish moving around and all that good stuff. I do need more of the yellow coral. We don't have enough yellow. We've got plenty of blue and the this pink color here, a little bit of pink there, and we've got a bunch of the blue, but I don't have... I got a little bit of yellow there and a little bit of yellow over there. Do I have 5 adult turtles yet? 1, 2, 3... 4. I got to pay attention because they're going to shed that scoot, and then I'm not going to see it, and I'm going to have to wait until the next group of turtles grows up to do that. And I'd rather not do it. I did not see any of them hatch. I didn't actually see them hatch. Throw that up in there. And let's put our food back down. Of course, staying out at night means I've had phantoms showing up. I don't see that other baby. I never see them get out of the water. 1, 2, 3. I never see these turtles go up on the sandy beach. They're always swimming, which I think is kind of weird. But I guess they spend most of their time in the water, right? Oh, man. I got lucky because I've been working on a project behind me too. I mentioned that I wanted to have the Crimson Forest and the Warp Forest sort of escaping the building and going across our landscape here, and I did some work on that too. 1, 2... He's out of the water now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4... Ugh. The babies are tough to see. I did a little kelp bed in here too. A little bit of kelp. Chase Bank, thank you very much for the subscription. Good morning. Where is that other little one? You can see the tropical fish over here. This guy's, of course, just now he's proven me to be a liar. He's just hanging out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the babies are so tough to see. I'd be working out here on that over there, and all of a sudden, boom, there would be a baby turtle swimming around the water. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's here somewhere. The tropical fish get around. I kind of spent some time just watching out here as well, just doing what I was doing right there. And there's a turtle. Eventually, I noticed that the scoots were showing up on the surface. It's just a little green globby thing that pops off of them when they reach adulthood. Now, I suppose I could take some seagrass. I think it's seagrass. If I take that, I could right-click on the baby and make it grow up faster. Let's try that and see what happens. Where is that baby at? Now, all the turtles are going to follow me because I've got this in my hand. We're going to look for the baby. There it is right there. Over by the big ones now. And then I thought we'd breed them again, too. Okay, he's getting some particles when I do that, so he did grow up a little bit by giving him that seagrass. Okay, that's cool. So there we go. We sped it along a little bit, but I could keep doing that if I wanted to. But we're going to just keep kind of an eye on that guy right there, and we'll see if he doesn't. He should grow up pretty quick here. He should grow up pretty quick. Let's go take a look over here at what I was doing on this side here. Let's grab this back right here. We've got so I've got 2 turtles that call that beach birthplace and 3 that do this over here. So we should, once that 5th one is grown up, we should be able to breed them, and they should pop up on their individual beaches to have lay their eggs. Okay, so over here we had talked about having the Crimson and the Warp Forest kind of sneak out of the building, that somehow it managed to leak out of the building and kind of start spreading over our landscape. So I kind of picked this corner for it to happen in, and it's just sort of dripping out and down along this side right here. And I mostly wanted the Warp Forest for the sole fact that I need that wood for those shutters and stuff. These trees are a pain in the butt to cut down. They're big, and you really got to have a hoe to... Oh, phantoms are here. I got to pay attention. I got to do some phantom killing. Where'd the other one go? Oh, I'd already killed it, huh? Beautiful. So this also gets me the membranes, which is nice. So we've got a few more of those guys in our pockets too. Let's check over here. We'll go back and check on that in just a second. I'm just going to make sure that I don't have that scoot sitting here on the water surface, because after 5 minutes it will disappear. This is the case with anything you drop in the game. He's still there, moving around. Okay. So that was my idea back there. And then I did do a little bit of a layout, nothing fantastic or special or anything else, just kind of playing with the idea, because we've been talking about it for quite a while now, is to have the nether room kind of jut out into this main area here. So I figure what I'm going to do is probably something of this nature right here. It'll be about this big of an extension coming off the building, like so. And what I'm going to do on this side, so when we get off out of the portal, you'll be able to look this way too. There'll be kind of a walkway that comes down and through here. But then we're going to do the basalt delta, and I think the soul sand valley back in here. So a little bit of lava, the basalt, the blackstone, all that stuff will be back here with a few spires that go up. The roof will probably... this is 9. This is a 9 radius right here. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a 9 radius up here too, and just kind of slide it right into that roof up there, and it should fit together. Oh, I thought so. I thought I heard him. You guys suck. I hate these guys. They're really hard to... I did pretty good yesterday. I was in the water and I was working them. It's anywhere from like 1 to 3 of them or something like that. That show up. They don't really cause a whole lot of damage. They don't. But I've got another 5 membranes on me, so that's nice to see. Oh, come on, little turtle. There you are. Grow up, buddy. Shed your shell so I could take it and turn it into a hat. It's supposed to be a really great underwater breathing hat, and I want it. I want it. The reef looks good. So let's go back over here, since we're kind of letting that turtle just do its thing there. We'll keep an eye open for it. So that's my idea over here. This will stretch out, and we will have a bit of an area just jutting off of this building, which will give it a little more interest too, out this way to represent the nether a little bit better in there. Over here, we're going to do whatever we figure out we're going to do. I'm not quite sure yet. I am thinking that what I want to do is get rid of this back wall right here that I have, and have the biosphere end at this aquarium over here, this coral reef that we're building. Instead of going back and around like this, I think if I stop here and I don't make the wall too tall, then when we're over here on this side looking at the reef, when you're looking back here, you can still see this big mesa back here, day and night. So I don't think I want to go that extensive with the wall over here. It will, however, continue down along that direction there, because I want to move our farms, I think, up into this area here possibly. Oh, we got phantoms coming again. Nice try, buddy. Get turned on. Oh, you suck. Oh, God, there's 2 of them here. Thought there was only 1. What the heck, dude? There's another one. Oh, what was I saying? I hate their hiss. They're hissing. Oh, yeah, so I want to end... I don't want to go past where the reef is. We're going to just stop the wall right here. That's going to be the back wall of the biosphere right through here. All this back here is going to get torn down. It's just the dry cement mix, so it's no big deal. And then, yeah, like I said, I'd like to go over here when the sun comes up just to take a look and see. But I think if our farms were up here, God, that might distract from the view of the spires back there. I really do like those spires. I was thinking what I would like to do possibly is take this reef and kind of extend it along here and have it come over this way and kind of fill in this area right here. And then when we come out the door, we'll have just sort of a landing area right here, I think. Maybe as big as what these farms are. Just kind of a landing with a pathway that'll come off and lead over to this area. But these guys have got to go. I've got to put them someplace else. I just don't know where I'm going to put them as of yet. Also, I've decided that my walkway is going to be this slate. I like this tile. It's got a good sound to it. And then we'll do some kind of a rail along here and some kind of decoration in between these corners all along here just to give it some more stability and just make it look like it belongs here. Oh, there it is right there. There's our scoot. So all of our turtles are now adults. They are all adult. And we have the 5th scoot. Oh. You hit him once. Oh, you suck, dude. You got me in the water. Let's go. Come on now. I can't hit him. I can't hit him to save my life. What are you guys doing? They lose me? Morons. So that's kind of my game plan. I want to breed the turtles next. I want to see which ones go to the shore over here and which ones go over there. We'll pull them out to the middle with some seagrass and we'll breed them. By the way, there's also now a cooldown on turtles. I guess that's it's kind of a newer thing. Didn't know that. Used to be that you could breed them as much as you wanted. And they would lay eggs a lot. I think these guys burn up in the sun, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Perfect. Give me the guts. All right, let's get a little bit of the seagrass. We'll do the scoot thing, too. Seagrass. Where's my shears? They're just about dead. Oh, God, I almost hit that turtle. Don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. All right, and I think I can bone meal this stuff also, and it'll just keep growing up. Let's get a little bit of that. Come on. There you go. Okay, we should have enough now. Let's go ahead and bring them all the way to the middle here. Or somewhat to the middle. These guys look like they might be stuck in this. I hope that's not the case. Oh, he's working his way to me. Okay, now they should. I've fed them all. They should go to their respective beaches to lay their eggs. We got one coming over here to go to the beach, and one is headed over there to the beach. So those are our females right there. I'm assuming she's going to go to that beach. She is. She's up there doing it. She's up there kicking up the sand. She's over there kicking up the sand. That's exactly where I laid the eggs. And they should lay their eggs right there every time that they are bred. Busy girls. Hey there, Beldernick. Ah, there we go. Looks like she laid an egg over here. We're still working on laying eggs over here, though. They take a few nights to hatch. I was kind of surprised, but you can actually see that there is a change they're going through, where the egg looks like it's maybe shriveling a little bit, getting a little dark spots on it, and it changes from that smooth, clean look to it. We're watching you. Lay your eggs. You can see they get kind of chubbier on the bottom side. Chubbier? Lay your eggs. We're watching. Yeah, I know. I can see that. I think a few acacia trees, not acacia, oh, here we go. Oh, I heard a bloop. Oh, look at this. She's got four over here. Good job, little lady. Good job. Yeah, look what you did. You laid some eggs. Mm-hmm. Busy girl. So another 5 turtles. Which, the 5 I have in here now, I feel like is enough. They really move about in here quite well. They don't get snagged up on stuff too much, it seems like. Even the fish are doing pretty good. I would like to add maybe 15, 20 more fish in here, just to give it a little bit more activity. But for the most part, it's looking pretty good, I feel like. Not the acacia. What is that? The azalea trees. I think if I put an azalea tree over here, I could do that. There we go. We got a turtle sunning itself in the... There we go. That's nice. Yeah, one over there, and maybe put one over in that area there, and maybe a couple over here too, these azalea trees, because they will grow green. And I think if I put them up a couple blocks in the air when I grow them, I can make their trunks a little longer. Maybe we should try to do something like that and get the azalea trees in here. There's no shade on the shoreline, and I feel like this looks okay with the bamboo and the reeds, but there's just a little something extra that needs to be in here. One thing for sure is a little bit of dead bush action wouldn't be too bad here and there, because, you know, it would just be kind of a thing that would actually happen. You'd have a little bit of this. We're just going to splash these guys around a little bit, just to add a little something in here. Do something like that right there, and maybe we'll put another one right there. I'll probably get a few more of those, but that adds a little bit of color. I know it's just brown and it's a dead bush, but it does add to it. You know, there's bound to be some growth that isn't very good. And we're going to have to do something about the lighting too. And I've got some ideas for that. It's just not a priority for me, that's all. What can I drop in here? I could drop you. The sea pickles could just go in the water. Parrot fan, hello. Bump and a bump. There we go. What do we got in here? Anything? Okay, here's those scoots I was telling you about. And I think if I do this right here, I should be able to make that helmet. Yep, there we go. Turtle shell. There's only 2 armor. We've only got 2 armor on that helmet right there. So this one's no big deal. When on head, I get water breathing for 10 seconds. Let's see how this works. I get an extra 10 seconds of air, it looks like, and then those bubbles should start breaking. And with my strider boots on, I could walk pretty fast in the water. You can see the fish move about just fine. Now my bubbles are going down. I'm not sure if this is better than the helmet I already had, but does my air fill up right away? It doesn't really fill up any faster, does it? Give me 1 second here, guys. Hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut down and come back. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, hopefully that gets rid of the bot that we had bugging us there. Okay, so we're checking out the Scoot helmet. Thanks for coming back, and thanks for understanding there. Apparently that's a problem right now with that sort of thing happening in the chat, so sorry about that, guys. But we're back. We'll proceed. If it happens again, I'll probably just back out and stay out for a while and then come back in later. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, Baldernick. I'll start doing that. Okay, so we did our turtles. We were working on getting. We got the helmet, which is nice. I guess it's good. It's good. We got to put this stuff away, or at least take it with us. And I need some kind of a block to get in and out of this place. There we go. So I'm having a good time in my world. I am. The Biosphere has come along pretty nicely, and those are some of the ideas I've had in my head. Just looking down at this area, especially if I get up on the roof and look down just to kind of see what I'm thinking about doing. This just lends itself to walking out the door and having some kind of an area right here for us to be able to walk out onto and then see this over here and go over that direction. And then if we have stuff over here too, that wouldn't be too bad. Let's go over there and look. I heard that Enderman. What do we have back here? So I've got all that turquoise, or this terracotta to use to fill this in. We could easily bring this over and encompass type, probably leave this ditch right here, but come along this area right here and take this up. And then the farms could go back up in here, and it gives me, I think, a lot of space to be able to do some kind of outdoor structure that would be up here. Maybe it doesn't have to be so tall. Yeah, I think our farm area is going to be up here where our crops and stuff will grow. Will be up in this area here. That's going to look nice over there. We got a little bit of color now. All right, let's go ahead and get those trees. Let's get those trees. We've got some of those azalea bushes. We'll do a little work on those. These doors always get me. I can't wait to swap those doors out eventually too. It's going to be nice. Tabitha? Is he in my building? Hey, come here. Come on down here. I'm gonna kill you in my house. Oh, you lucky son of a gun. Where are you? Get yourself stuck in a corner, you idiot. This moron. Can't manage walls. Give me your pearl, punk. Oh. Alright, good deal. Got a pearl out of it. That's nice. And his piece of gravel that he was carrying around. Moron. Pearl. Also the membrane. We're up to 16 membrane now. And I've got some gravel over here. This helmet we're going to go ahead and put up there. That's that leather one we got the other day. I just threw it up there because it was a thing to do. We got our shears. The hoe. I was going to get a couple azalea bushes. Like 4 of them, I think. The rest of the trees, when they grow up, they have brown leaves. And so representing the jungle and stuff is going to be a difficult thing to do because the leaves don't look attractive. The acacia tree in the frog enclosure, it already has sort of a brownish green leaf to it, so I thought that tree didn't look too bad. But let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe a couple of these non-flowering ones too. Let's grab 3 of those. I think that's all I wanted to have here. Bee nest, bee nest. One of these, this has got bees in it. This one here is just a broken one. I wonder if I put this on a tree next to this one, if this one would eventually, these bees would become enough bees to actually start to fill that one. I bet they would. We'll probably give that a whirl and see what happens. Bone meal. I think we've got more bone meal outside. Let's go back out there. We're going to put stuff on the shelves here too. We've got candles we can make and some potted things. We'll put things in pots and put them on there so they're visible to us. I'm going to go ahead and sleep the night away. I don't care how long it takes those other eggs to hatch. I got what I wanted out of the turtles, and that was the scoot helmet. Thanks, Jenny Spank. I'm glad you like how it's taken shape. The room hasn't had anything done in it yet, this whole side of the building, but I'm kind of waiting for the... maybe I shouldn't wait for the 1.20 update. But the 1.20 update is going to have those new bookshelves, and I thought a little library over there would look kind of nice. So I've been kind of holding off on that. I need some dirt. Oh, here we go. There's dirt right here. Do I need dirt? Or yeah, I think I need dirt. Maybe I need moss too. I don't remember. I can't remember. I think these trees will grow on the dirt. I think they will. I don't think I have to grow them on the moss block. Okay, so I think one right about here is going to look nice. So I think this is where we could do this. Now, if I go up like this, and I put you up here, it's a pretty low-growing tree. If you've noticed, you can't see the tree inside the frog enclosure. It's not a very tall tree when it does grow. So if I put it up a couple blocks, I should have brought some oak with me, and I bone meal it up here. Does it have to grow on the moss? Maybe it does. I can't recall if I put moss blocks down. Maybe I need moss blocks. It could be I need those. Let's go get the bone meal out of the composter over here. We got to run back down to storage real quick to get the other stuff. We'll take this here, and then I will take some moss blocks too. I should have just grabbed some of those, but I didn't think about it. At the time, I think they have to grow on these guys right down here. So we'll just get a little bit of that. Wouldn't be bad to have a little grassy... Oop. Went down the wrong side of the chute there. Got hooked up on the trapdoors. Wouldn't be bad to maybe have a little bit of grassy areas in here too, you know? Let's grab... And this stuff is so easy to get a hold of. We'll do that right there. We'll just take some with us and we'll do some grassing of the area here. I swear those axolotls have got this little giggle they do. It sounds like a child laughing. It's a little creepy. It's a little creepy. Let's bone meal this a few more times, see if it'll actually grow. Oh, it did grow. Oh, okay. All right, so dirt is fine. But you can see it turns it into this rooted dirt is what it does. So if I take that out and I add a couple of oak trees, oak branches here, this is going to keep that tree up a little bit higher off the ground. Now what we could do is, well, let's take our shovel. It's just a little bit faster than that. We could do that, and we could do a little bit of green grass in here, just a little bit. You can see that this grass doesn't turn, it's not green, which does not thrill me. You know, that just does, that grass is gross. But maybe it's nice to have a different color here anyway. So we're going to throw a couple of oak logs right there, which I should have grabbed already. I'm going to go ahead and put you, nice little tree back here that reaches out, hopefully over the edge here. Let's see if I do that. If I put just a regular one up here, and I take and bone meal you, do you turn into a flowered one or just a plain one? You turn into a flowered one as well, and you turn that block into the rooted dirt. Okay. A little bit of grass. There is a lot of different things that go along with this moss block. Like this carpet stuff. We could leave a little bush right there, and then we'll put a couple of logs underneath that, and that should be good to go. Right there. All right, and let's do another tree. That one kind of leaned over towards the other one there in the other direction. That's okay. Maybe one right here. We'll go up a couple, and we will take, it looks like either one of these is going to turn into a flowering azalea, but that's okay. We'll do that. And then I think we'll put a smaller one down here. We'll just put you right there and make you a thing. And we'll throw this carpet right there, and maybe we'll throw a little carpet right there. There we go. Get rid of you, get rid of you. This way I don't have to worry about anybody getting suffocating on that stuff. We'll leave all the trees. We're not going to do any trees over here. Give me a piece of sand. Give me a piece of sand. I don't like this right here. I want to be able to walk through here without having to jump. You know, I should be able to get anywhere I need to in this enclosure without having to do any kind of weird jumping or stuff. So she's laying her eggs over here, so I'm going to give her a tree over here too. Just a shady spot, you know. Let's go do that. Go like so. And rooted dirt. We'll use the rooted dirt, and we'll throw an azalea on top of you. Maybe you know what we'll do. Let's take that off of there. Let's put this one down a little bit lower so they're not all the same. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. All right. Excellent. Nice. Okay, that works. That works right there. All right. So we need some oak logs, which we have right out here. We can get them quickly. Well, maybe. I don't know. It is me at the helm here. Oh, you know what? I don't. I put all the wood downstairs. That's right. There's nothing we can store it out here anymore. It's all downstairs. We'll just chop these down real quick. We'll have plenty. These guys can rot away, and then I could try for some more beehives over here on my own later. Okay, there we go. This, for some reason, this tree did not get its own wood class, the azalea. It's just oak, which I guess made people go, why? You know, this is only 1 block high. This needs to, I need to make sure that nothing can get over the top of this. But this is exactly, yeah, that's not the right height. Okay, so if we come back here and we do, where's those logs? There they are. I guess I had some logs in my inventory, didn't I? Do that right there. There we go. I guess I probably should do something over here too so I can get around this area, huh? There we are, and one more. That keeps them up off the ground a little bit. They're not going to be in our way when we're walking and stuff. That looks better. Looks better with a little more green around it, you know? Let's go over here and take a look. We'll see. I mean, they all look placed, right? But I mean, what are you going to do? That's kind of what it does. They look placed. This is a biosphere, so it would be placed. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, I like those trees. I like the way they look. They're adding a little bit of green to the area. Maybe I should have a couple of them closer together, so it's not all one here, one here, one here, one here. Maybe I should grow a second one close to another one. Let's go over to this one here. Can I get this guy to grow right next to this other one? Let's see. Oh, I can. Okay, so that made a much bigger tree is all that did. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and add another one. We'll let that stay right where it is. That worked just fine. And we'll do a piece of dirt. And let's do a couple logs. Bump, bump. I don't know why I put that dirt there. I can't do this. What am I doing? I need to grow the tree first and then put the logs in. Rooted dirt. All of a sudden I'm all thumbs. I think I'm hearing a noise outside. Like that right there. And then we will bone meal you. Just like that. There we go. That's going to look a little bit better, I think. And then we'll take that log and we will put you right there. Yeah, that's better. That's better to have just one area where there's more than just the one tree. You can see I need a bunch more coral stuff. Yeah, that works. Now, the other thing I would like to check real quick with you guys since nighttime is coming is, do we have enough lighting in here? I'm going to throw a torch right here. I'm going to throw a torch right here. We're going to have some nice lighting along this path. I've not decided how I want my lighting to be, but we'll have some lighting along here. So far, this is looking pretty bright in here. We could use some more of the sea pickles along the walls here. Let's get the shield out of the way so you guys can see unimpeded here, except for my little stubby hand. We got the tropical fish swimming over here. We got some more tropical fish coming in from over here. They all kind of mingle about. So I like that. So I think every now and again what I'll do is I'm going to go out and just pick up some fish. They don't stick together. They don't seem to school up in whatever pattern they are. They're just all together zipping around, which is kind of cool. We got a tree floating over there. It looks pretty bright. We could use some more sea pickles up on that area right there. A little something over here. Closest to the wall, it seems like, is where I need to get a little more light. That seems pretty bright down in there. We could see the water quite clearly through the water. I'm just trying to lighten this water up as much as possible to give it that coral reef, warm ocean water that is there. Hey, Terry, good morning. I feel like that is what I would like to do with this, is to just make sure it's super lit up so that when we're here we can see it. Because it's really hard to replicate. You can't replicate that water that the coral reef is found in the game. But we did have, you guys see this, right? I got the kelp. Got a little bit of a kelp bed in here, so if we need kelp, we can always come out here and get it. Did I pick up that tree that was just floating there? I think I did. So those are a couple more things I wanted to do to this today with you guys for sure, was to get the reef a little further along. I love the turtles. I do. They've got plenty of room, it looks like. I'm not sure if I want more, but there's one on shore. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, sweet. Today's the first day I've seen them actually get out of the water. And, yeah. Otherwise, they've all been in the water the entire time. It's bright, though. You can see all the way across this. At least I can. On my screen, I can see all the way across this. Very good. And I'm going to get more coral so we could do a little coral something down in here. It'll sit all by itself, and then, of course, on the other side, too. And then, like I said, I am thinking about extending this around a little bit. I am thinking about having this, actually, the reef going down and around out here as well. Kind of following along where the animals are, right through here. Zip. This would all be reef as well, right down here. You'll kind of walk across a walkway that's suspended from the main building out to here. I think that could be kind of cool. Okay, so that's one thing I had in my mind today, was to do that, and we've accomplished it. So let's go clear out our inventory and sleep the night away. I'm trying to think if I've enchanted anything. I don't think I have. The other thing I would like to take a look at real quick if I could. What is this? I'm going to get you and you and you and you. And I got dirt blocks on me. Sand and fences. Okay. Fences. We got some dirt. Because the dirt don't hurt. There we go. And we got you right there. And sand. The white sand I'm putting in the building box, and then the regular sand I'm just throwing into the gravel sandbox. But I think it's looking a little sloppy in there. There is no sort button, unfortunately. It'd be great if there was a sort button so everything would just kind of go where it was supposed to go, but there isn't one of those. Not that I've found anyways. And I've got some bone meal on me. We need to put this down and figure out what's in here too. Ugh, all kinds of stuff. I think I could put my puffer fish in. if I wanted to. I think I could. I'll drop you in there. I've got a bunch of organic stuff in me here. I'll throw you in there. Terracotta. I got so much of this stuff. I'm going to just fill in some holes outside so that I can, you know, have it taken care of. That's what I'm going to use it for. Just the filler stuff. I got some of this. Oh, this is Nether stuff. You go in there. Bottles. Got my shield, which is taking some damage. It's just about shot. We got drops right here. These metal tools, these iron tools, we could smelt those down and get an iron nugget for them. So that's what I'm going to do with those, is just kind of smelt them down. We're going to need one of these. And I'm going to need some of this. And I think it's actually over here is where I put it. You need to go in here. And I put... I thought I put sugarcane in here, but I guess I didn't. I need... Where is it? There is sugarcane in here. That distracted me right there. I had some honeycomb. Where would I have put honeycomb? Yeah, where would I have put honeycomb? Well, I don't know. What did I do with it? I had a little bit of honeycomb. Not much, but a little bit of it. I don't want to go through every single box for Pete's sake, but I thought for sure I had it in, it seems to me it would be in an organic, you know what, I bet it's in the food chest upstairs. I got it out of the farm, the little bit that I did manage to get, there we go, right there. Yeah, there's just a few. But I could take this, and I could pretty much do this right here, right? Yeah, I could do some candles. Now, you could dye these candles, too, if you have dye. Any of the colors that are available in the game, you can dye these guys. I don't think I really have any dye at all. Can you dye them white? I don't know. Let's see. You can. There's the yellow, and now this is a white candle right there. So that's kind of interesting. I thought it'd be kind of cool. We could put some candles here. You could stack these guys up to... Oh, I can't do that because it's a different color. Is that right? Yeah, it's different colors, so it won't allow me to stack multiple colors, I guess. We do that right there, and we could do that right there, and you've got some candles burning. Just to add more, you know, difference when you're walking through here. You know, in each direction. You don't really see the blue fire as you come through here. You don't see it, which is fine. I know it's there. I can hear it crackling, so that's pretty cool. But the candles are a nice little thing to do, too, I think. Have some potted plants in here and things of that nature, you know. Oh, I just went over that and I shouldn't have. I'll drop you back in there. I've got you in there, and then I've got some sticks and stuff on me. I don't need these hose right now. Is there room in here? There is. I'm gonna put those in there. I got a bunch of hose because I was working on. I'm gonna throw him in. I don't think I'm gonna be swimming with the fishes much anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and drop him off. This is the puffer fish. They can cause you some issues in the water if you're not careful. So much for sleeping. This guy likes to poison you. There he is. See him get big? I don't think he'll fight with other fish or anything else. I think he's fine with that. It's just us that he's going to worry about. He doesn't seem to care about the turtles. Oh, he got me. Stung me. So there you go, puffer fish. Give you a little bit of poison action there. Gotta watch out for him. And now he is lost into... He's in here with everybody else. Just a little bit of a bump there. There he is. He's way over there now. So anyways, the pufferfish. Yeah, we got him in here now too. So I'm going to have to be careful when I come in here to put more coral and stuff down. But that's okay. As long as he's swimming about with the rest of his... I don't know, other than dolphins, I don't know if there's any other water creature in the squid. I don't think we can actually get a squid here to be in here. I believe I can fish in this water and have a chance at getting everything available to me with regular fishing. So I think I can fish in there, and we would have luck with that stuff. In terms of being able to get like enchanted books and stuff while fishing. This turned out pretty good. I like it. I do want a few more of these specialty coral plants that are in here. We've only got the one, this pink one right here, standing. There's just a few of those, so I need to go get some more of those. We got plenty of the fans. We had plenty of fans, but the kind of the really special individual shaped corals we didn't have any of. And I want to add a little more yellow right over here and kind of down in here and just get a few yellows in here. We've got plenty of the other color, but we need some yellow. Yeah, Beldernix says squid might spawn in. I think it's possible they might spawn. We'll have to see. I don't see this as being the game doesn't recognize this as being river. I created this, so I don't know if it's gonna actually work that way. If I remember right, if you wanted to make, no, you should be able to, right? Because they make the squid farms in the deserts, right? Because there's no water there. That's the best place to build a squid farm. So I think they will spawn in once they get going. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have some squid in there. But I do think this is going to continue on along here and just kind of fill this in and go back around. I do think it's going to do that. I got a couple of water. I got some things, a couple more things I need to put away real fast. Let's put you, okay, no, the bottles go over here. Bottles, there we go. The bone meal can probably come with me. And then we dropped the end chest downstairs, didn't we? I kind of filled this in too a little bit more. I haven't completed it yet. I need some more of the nether brick. But this is going to be a little more, this is going to be like this right here, broken up. We'll have the red on one side and the blue on the other. And then, of course, this wall is going to be gone. And if we spawn in here, we'll be able to walk through here. I'll get some of this moved around. We'll be able to walk through here and see the basalt delta and stuff in the background there. So that'll be kind of cool. I love the way these bricks sound on my feet when I walk on them. It's like the tile outside. It's just a nice sound to it. And we'll throw that jug of water in there. What do I have here? Water breathing and night vision. There were a couple other things there to explore in the... Oh, you know what I want to go explore with you guys? You know what I want to go explore with you guys? We need some building blocks. Just a little bit. Just give me some... Just a little bit. You know what? There'll be sand all over the place out there. What time is it? It's midday. Midday. Got a turtle helmet on. I don't know that we need the turtle helmet. Yeah, why not? We'll just wear it. We'll wear it. We can enchant this, I believe. Get some other stuff on it. I've never had a turtle helmet before. Where is my end chest? There it is. I got a bunch of buckets of water in here. All right, let's just do this. I'm not going to catch any more tropical fish today. We're going to stick with the fish we have and see how they work out with their situation. So I'm going to put these guys away. You know what? That's silly. I'm taking them. I'm sorry. I'm changing my mind right there on the spot. We're going to be out there. What if I see some amazing fish that I want to capture, right? What if I see them? Let's go ahead and pick you up. I'm thinking we could sleep the night away here and then run over there, but we might as well just go. We've got a bed on us in our chest. There's two things I want to do. What should I do first? Let's go do this first. We'll go fool around in the water. Oh, I forgot something. By the time we leave here, I will have to sleep. You're trying to think of all the things you need when you go out, and sometimes you just don't think of all of them. I actually need to be over here. I have a boat right there. Our room, I have no idea what I'm going to do for it. I know it needs to be combined, but I feel like I need to wait for 1.20 to come out so I can actually plan around this new bookshelf. It's really the one thing I'm waiting for to decide what I'm going to do is that bookshelf that's coming. Now apparently the cherry blossom trees are also, the cherry blossom tree biome is coming in 1.20, as well as archaeology and the sniffer. Some sort of a creature that unearths things from the ground, smells them, and pulls them out of the ground. So there's a few interesting things coming to 1.20. Pottery shards will be something that you'll be able to get out of certain sand and dirt blocks, I think, is how it's going to go. And you'll be able to put them together and create, I guess, ancient pottery. And then probably make pottery too. Not quite sure what you can store in them yet, but it's interesting. The elytra will be fun. Are you guys interested in finding the stronghold with me? Because that's kind of one of the next things we need to do too, is get a bead on the stronghold so we can take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and set up shop where we were yesterday. Or Monday, I should say, the last episode. Alright, and I don't need bone meal, but I probably, and I don't know that I need a boat, but I'm going to keep a boat on me since we're in the water. Where's the sun at? It's starting to go down. I think we've got some kind of related to that color there. We've got the red ones too. There's a puffer. We've got some of the pink ones. There's some dark blues, but I think I want to stick with the lighter colors because they're going to show up even better in the game. What are you? What is that? Tropical fish. See these corals right here? I need more of this stuff right there. Did I grab that? Where'd it go? There you are. Just think about it. We're going to have pandas. There's going to be pandas, polar bears, all kinds of creatures still that have not been, I don't want to say tamed by us, but, you know, brought back to base anyways. I don't want too many of those. It's these ones right here. Here we go. These are the guys I'm looking for. Oh, puffer. The yellows are nice because they really stand out, but there are some red ones too I need to look for as well. I feel kind of bad about tearing the place apart, but at the same time, it's like, you know, there's so much of this around here. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool world that they've created here, I think. Is that orange? That is orange. Okay, let's go take a sleep real quick. You guys know me. I get on a project and I can't stop until I get it Mostly done. Mostly done. You can't scoop up the squid, just in case you're wondering that. There we go. I've not heard a time for a release date on 1.20. I have not heard of a release date as of yet. But I guess they're putting out the snapshots, which is, you know, the way of testing it to see what's working and what's not working. So maybe it will be okay. Wow, there's all of a sudden a bunch of these pufferfish around here. Get away from me, dude. Were there any ruins here that we needed to go explore? There was a village over here. Let's go check out this village too. This reef is just about, it ends right here, huh? Let's go ahead. Well, let's dive down and grab a few more of these corals. I do need one of these yellow ones, so we should probably grab all of this one right here. If I could like half a stack of this, I'd be pretty happy with it. Drowning. There's two other things I want to go see. Well, now there's another one here. We've got this this village right here that we've not been to yet. I'm curious about it. I think that's probably good. Yeah, I think that's probably good right there with the coral itself. 32? Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. So if I get a few yellow ones put in there, that's going to be nice. All right, let's go check out this village now. We have to remember I got to go straight across from this village to get out of here and back to our stuff. Coral. Figures I've got just one of a couple of things here. Let's put our shovel down. There we go. Maybe I was here? That would appear as though I've been here, huh? Having an empty chest like that sitting there. Maybe I did come to this place and just not remember it. It's possible. The doors are open, so I'm assuming I was here and... What? Where are you? He'll despawn once we leave. These are just the plain old villagers too, huh? You guys need to come up this way. Weird. They are all hiding out down here underground. That's where all the villagers are. Looks to me like I was here. Iron Golem's like, where is everybody? Yeah, this is kind of a dud village, isn't it? Not much to it. It's a dud. It is nice to have on the horizon, though, as you're coming home. We did manage to find our way back home pretty well. Alright, so that was boring. There's one other thing I definitely wanted to go check out today that I keep looking at and seeing, and it's like, oh man, I keep thinking I want to go check that out, and I don't do it. It's something you guys have probably seen 1,000 times, but there's maybe somebody out there who's not seen it. Is this a ruin, or is this is coral reef? There are none of those ruins here, those underwater ruins that I can see. Purple and yellow. Most of these fish we've seen. We have a lot of these fish at home already. So I think we've got the gray one there was definitely one I wanted to grab a hold of. But I don't see really any other fish here that we don't already have. So I'm not going to worry about those guys. I'll try to grab some from where we're going next. We should be able to get there pretty quickly. And we're going to come over here, and we are going to drop you into here. Love having the chest to do this in. This is great. And we'll put you back up here. And what time of day is it? We're good. Yeah. Midday. All right, here we go. We're going back home. And then I've got an idea of something else I want to go do. We're not even out. Well, I don't even know how long I was streaming for before we were so rudely interrupted by that bot. I have no idea how far I was in. What time is it right now? 10? We've been at it for about an hour and 10 minutes so far. Excluding that couple minute break there when we had that issue. Beldernick, you know what? I think I might leave those villagers just there. Maybe those are villagers we could grab and bring over here. I think if we bring villagers from that village to this area, I think any villagers that are born will wind up having, I could be wrong about this, would wind up being in the desert clothing as opposed to just the plain old villager clothing. Oop, that's a big old hole. Yeah, I want to come over here and get some of this cleaned up too, and just the whole area that's basically our place cleaned up. You can see the nether trees out there looking pretty good. You can see our place stretches out that direction, so that's nice. I like that. I can't wait to get these cows and sheep and stuff out of here. I don't think I really need to... let's go put the stuff away. If I do that, then we don't have it anymore. And I got room in my chest for other stuff. Although I don't know that we've got room in here for all this. I may have to... yeah, there's no way I'm putting all that stuff in there. We've got other chests over here that are overflows right now. These guys are my overflow chests. Tropical fish, there we go, and I can't put you in there. I could take you out, though. I could put you in there, and I could take you. But I get you in there, huh? 24 of them. Jeez. All right, we'll just throw that in here. Okay, those are put away. Next thing on the agenda. Got a bunch of buckets of water. I'll keep those with me. We are going to be near another reef. What do you fix this with? I bet I could put mending on it, and I could probably repair it that way. But I'm not quite sure how to repair this helmet. With everything else in the game, I would think or assume that what I would do is I would take this and use more of the scoots to repair it. Not sure. It's got quite the suction cup sound. Covers up my entire cowboy hat. Okay. Let's get ready to sleep. Oh, I know what we could do while we're waiting for the sun to go down. Let's update our maps. Boom. There we go. You can start to see the walkway around the frog enclosure. You see what I mean? If I take this and I bring this down and stretch this over this way a little bit and connect up to this side, then when we come out the front door, we will have a nice pathway over to here to get to this. And then we'll have ourselves a... have ourselves a little platform right here to stand on to decide which direction we're going to travel. Down to the water's edge to go to the mine, straight forward to the desert and gravel, or over to this side here where we can hook up with what is the frog enclosure and the coral reef. It's kind of interesting. You can actually see the individual pieces of coral that are sticking above the water on here. That's pretty good. Baldurnic, you think so, huh? You don't think it was a bot? You think it was just somebody being a dork, huh? Well, you know, there's plenty of them out there. Scoots will repair the turtle helm. Ugh, okay, so that's kind of a bummer. Come on. I got my boat, right, still? I do. Okay, good. Come on, son. Where we're going, I don't want to be going there when it's nighttime. I want to get there when it's daytime. There we go. Was the water in your coral chest a different color? I don't think so. I don't think you can pick up... I don't think you can pick up like water from the swamp and then take it to another area and it stays the color of the swamp. It doesn't work that way. This particular area has this type of blue water, so that's the kind of water you're going to get. Nope, nope, nope. Off to a slow start here. We don't have our gold helmet on too, so we'll try to avoid going into the Nether. Do you guys want to see where the warp forest is? Because there are still a few things there that I have not gathered yet. There are some vines and things of that nature that need to be grabbed, and we did talk about dropping a portal there to see where we pop out in the overworld. You'd love to see it. Chase Bank says he would love to see it. We're going to go out here and do something real quick, and then maybe we'll make that the second part of the stream. We'll go a little bit longer since we had that unfortunate, you know, incident. Zoop. It's a long trip. It takes a little while to get there. Hey, everybody, what's going down? Okay, out here, we have a huge reef. There's bound to be fish and stuff here that I want to, you know, I would love to take home with us, I'm sure. There's like thousands of variety of fish because the color patterns change. There's several different types of fish, but it's the color patterns that give you a chance to have just all kinds of different types. There is a desert temple over here. I look at it every time I come over here and I see that one tower. I thought for a second we had a guardian temple over here. And we've not gone in it to see what kind of loot is underground. And I realize this is not a new structure, but eventually, when the archaeology update comes, it hints that there are going to be things around these desert structures that you're going to want to find in order to the pottery shards and stuff. I'm going to light this up just a little bit just for future reference. And I think it's this here. Let me put a light up for you. If you don't know, you don't want to drop down the center or break out that center block because there is a pressure plate down here, and underneath that pressure plate is TNT. So you don't want to break that TNT, of course. Or trigger that pressure plate, because if you do, of course, the whole thing will just blow up right underneath you. So we got that taken care of there. Give me those blocks, and we will do a little floor. Okay, we got some string, some bones, always welcome. A golden apple, which is pretty cool. The spider eye is not worth anything, and neither is the sand. But the sand, of course, is what you use to make dynamite as well. Some more bones. We've got diamond horse armor. I don't know that we've actually found diamond horse armor yet. And there's some iron horse armor. And more string. More bones. One emerald. Keep your zombie flesh. Oh, there we go. That's nice. 3 diamonds. Okay, that's a handy little item right there to find. 3 diamonds. That's enough for a whole pickaxe. That's pretty sweet. And then I will throw you in. Well, you know what? We'll take these guys back with us. That one's got the actual creeper face on it, which I know we can make them. No big deal. You know what I should do? I should take that. I got 3 different kinds of sandstone on me. That seems kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? Let's drop this loot in here, and then we don't have it clogging up our inventory. Awesome. I'm going to grab everything out of these. And I'm actually going to put all this... Well, I'm going to keep those. Drop that. I'll keep the sand. Drop that, that, and that. And then let's go ahead and grab that chest, and that chest. We'll take the chests with us. Free chests are always nice to have, and we got a couple of these guys right there. All right, beautiful. Silk touch that up, and we've got some sand blocks on us to go up. So that's it. That's what this place is. It's a great place. Sometimes you'll find a lot of gold in there too, which is always nice. I might as well just throw that right there. Perfect. You can always find some nice stuff in there. That's one thing I wanted to do. Now let's go over here. It's neat to see the sea pickles don't necessarily grow in the coral reefs. What do we got over here? That's just a dark gray and black fish. We've got a couple of the darker ones, and I just don't want many more of those because they're just harder to see in the water where we're living. That's the thing about the Badlands, the Mesa, and the desert, is that you are kind of limited on your greens, your bright greens and things of that nature, the colors of that stuff. And the water is just not... See, this is the what is this called? This is the Minecraft Warm Ocean, is what this biome is called. And it has this really nice kind of water. This color water is nice. I don't see any ruins to really go down and explore in this area. I was kind of hoping we could do one of those together today, but I don't see one that is going to be available to me. Well, so be it. Hey guys. I've not come out to do any more work with the villagers. We have a lot of them that are unemployed, don't have jobs. I feel like there's still a couple of librarians I want to get to know, like an Unbreaking 3 librarian is my next one that I want. And then a Fletcher would be nice to have for the stick trade. The stick trade is can you get like 1 stick for an emerald. I mean that would be an ideal trade to have, you know, the stick one. Easy way to get emeralds and sticks. You don't have to chop down trees. You could just grow the bamboo, which grows super fast. I think it's 2 pieces of bamboo equals 1 stick, and it's a super cheap process. Yeah, zombie flash with the priest. Oh, he... Thought that little pig dude was coming after me. Piglin. The zombie flesh is, yes, it is used by the priest villager, or whoever, the cleric. Is that who it is that does the potions? I believe he's the one that takes the zombie flesh. All right, we got back home, and we got another box of stuff. It's pretty good. We're actually loading up on some loot today. Always a good thing to have some loot in your pockets. Okay, blocks I probably won't build with anytime too soon. Go in here. Boom, boom. And I don't know why I've got the slabbage in there. That just doesn't make any sense. Skulk I plan to do something with. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with Skulk. Let's grab all this stuff right here. Chests, yes, bones, and there we go. All right, beautiful. String, bones, gunpowder. TNT is a new one. We've not had that yet, and we'll put you there. We've got 5 golden apples. There's another armor piece. I don't have my emeralds in here, do I? No, I got some gold bars as well. So yeah, the armor, it's nice to see, and I guess I had forgotten that it happens, but you can actually smelt down that old armor and get ingots out of it. Not ingots, but like all this. I know it costs more to make it, but I can get an iron nugget for these tools and smelt them down, which is, I think it's a pretty cool thing. All right, let's grab you guys, and I've got chests in the building box, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got we got 64 plus 3. We got plenty of chests. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and drop you guys in there too. I got 3 diamonds. I'll put those in this box over here because it's a little more precious. And I think we're good there. Do I need a boat on my hotbar? I don't, and we don't need any buckets of water because we're going to go to the Nether next and show you guys that spot. And I do need a new pair of shears. Daddy needs a new pair of shears. I should probably enchant a pair of shears too. I think I could just do this in my hotbar, but there we go. All right, we got an extra pair of shears. We got some of these guys. I should probably have some cobble if we're going to go to the Nether. And I know I ran out of cobble here, and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I got no cobble. Seems like one of the harder blocks to get anymore these days. Of course, we're going to be working on this tunnel, so that'll change that. But I happen to have a bunch of cobble down here. I am out of coffee. We got a problem, Houston. We have a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to take some of that cobble with us, too. There's a bunch of cobble in there from just mining out that skeleton spawner, which I still plan to have some sort of a structure on the outside of the cliff to show that there's something there that is attached to our biosphere. Alright, and a quick little shift, and there we are, and it looks like the sun's going down. I can sleep the night away. Fantastico. Love it to death. It's perfect. And now we are going to, ooh, you know what we're going to do. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. No, I want you to go down onto my hotbar. I'm going to put you right up there. There it goes. Okay, okay. I was like, what the heck? Where did it go? Here's my gold helmet. There we go. Gold helmet for the Nether so we don't get beat up by the piglins. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go fill up my coffee cup. We're going to head out the door, and I will show you... oh, hold on. Before we do that, hold on. Oh, my God. The whole idea of us going out here was to do a portal. I need 10 of these guys. And I need this in order for us to even set up a portal to see what's in the overworld where we wind up at the warp forest. Give me 1 second. I shall return. And we're back. Okay, we're going to the Nether. Nope, we want fire resistance potion on the hotbar because you never know. You never know. That last stretch that I did to get to the warp force that we didn't do together on stream, I did fall into the Nether. And I did fall into lava. But fortunately, I had a splash potion of fire resistance, dropped it on myself while in lava, and I suffered no damage. So I got lucky. But falling that one block made it so that I could not see where I actually had fallen. I was digging a pathway like this, and you guys saw me do it a couple of times where you just kind of, there's a piece missing and you just whoop right through it. That's exactly what happened to me. I fell quite a ways, landed in lava, grabbed the potion, dropped it, and it worked out just fine. This is the down tick about this right here, is that these guys are in the way most of the time. And I've got to stop and do this each time I come through here. So they are all over the place on my platform here. So if I had slabs on this or railroad tracks, they would not do this. So I don't know if I want to go to the extent of putting a rail line through here. The other thing I could do is get myself a bunch of slabs and place slabs down on all of this, and it would stop them from spawning on my pathway. So I wouldn't have to stop while running like this to deal with things on my pathway. So anytime we go through the Crimson Forest, which is quite often, that's what happens. I get these, I get the hoglins on the pathway. Sometimes I get the piglins, and sometimes I get the zombie pigmen, and all of them are in the way. We'll drop a portal over here and we'll see what it is. Let's get the shovel out. Let's get the axe on the hotbar, and let's get... where's my food? Where's my food? I don't have any food. I didn't even pick up any pork chops when I killed that pig. I don't understand. What did I do with my food? Did I accidentally throw it out? It's not in my hotbar. Yeah, I don't know where the food is. I don't know where my food went. We're going to get ourselves back, get some food. This is ridiculous. I don't know what happened there. If you don't know, once your haunches on the right-hand side there above the hotbar go down to, is it 2? You can't run anymore. And it's not a good situation to be in. I could walk from here, but I don't want to walk. I want to get you guys out there. Sorry about this. I don't know what I did with the food. I must have accidentally dropped it or threw it in the... I don't have my end chest with me either. I thought I had that in my inventory. I guess I didn't pick those things up. There's a couple of pork chops right back there I could have grabbed, but we'll just go through the thing and grab some food. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I must have put my food in a chest. I don't know what I did with it. Fortunately, we weren't too far down the road. Oh, God, you scared me. Yeah, these guys are coming through to use my my pathway. See, now I can't run anymore. We're down to 3 of the haunches, so I can't run. There's no running. There's no getting away. If something were to get mad at me right now, I'm not running anywhere to get away from it. Is there food in here? No, there's no food in there. Okay, here we go. We did some stuff in this chest here. Nothing there. Came in here, got the fire resistance potion. I got nothing in there, so it's got to be down in my... Is it in my end chest? No. What did I do with my food? Where did I put it? Is there any food in here? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened to it. Let me grab my chest. Dropped it somewhere. That is so bizarre. Not sure what I would have done with all that pork. I had a lot of pork with me. Is it possible I threw it out? I guess it's possible I threw it out. There it is. Strange. Cooked food. We'll throw it right here. I'm going to take the pork chops with me because they have a little bit more saturation to them. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry about that. I must have got to clicking and just clicked it right out of my inventory. Here we go. Alright, we're back on track. Sorry about that. We'll go until we get there, and then I do have the stuff to make a portal in my inventory to see where we come out in the overworld. Because we're about roughly 4,000 blocks away from spawn, is where we are. Or from our nether portal. The nether hub. Jeez. We're about almost 4,000 blocks away from it. We've got a couple of these big spanses right here where we went over the lava fields. You guys know, you were there for it. It took us forever and a day. We just kept running into Crimson Forest. There's also a very large, there's a basalt delta right here, and there's a very large soul sand valley too that we go through before we hit the warp forest. And here it was. This is where I ran into it. I finally poked my head out of here and I saw blue and I was like, thank the heavens above. I'm here. I found it. As I mentioned, though, these guys are really difficult to get through. Let's go ahead and drop our end chest. Drop what we have so far in here that we've picked up. Water breathing. I don't need it. There is no water in the nether. I don't know why I've got that with me. It just happened to grab it, I guess. Okay, so we'll do that. I got a bunch of buckets of water in my inventory, too. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that tree right there. We are going to be careful because we do have Crimson Forest lined up with this as well. And you can see that we've got the bad guys are here as also. And this leads into Crimson Forest, of course. Why wouldn't it? You know, that's what we're used to. Now, if I could find those vines, that would be great. I'm thinking I'm going to have to... Where are those vines? There they are, right there. Right there. That's what I'm looking for. I could break that and get it. Okay, I don't have to use a shear or anything else. I could just use that. Okay. This is all lava. Very dangerous. I'm sure I could probably grow this stuff at home now that I have it, but I'm going to grab a little bit more. If we can get down there, that would be fantastic. Without falling in lava, I would love it. We should be able to, yep, go right down this. Okay, beautiful. Now, does this, if I break it at the bottom, do I get one for each that falls? I do, it looks like. Okay, beautiful. Do I get more with the shear? I know some things, if you break them individually with the shear, you get more. This tree will not burn, just so you know. This wood, this warp fungus wood, does not burn. The mushrooms we can grow now. This stuff, I'm not sure what to do with this block right here. This one. I don't know what to do with this warped wart block. I don't know what it's going to be. It's obviously it's a decorative block that you could use. But I just don't know what to do with it. You can hear the Enderman. I don't know if you heard that, but there is an Enderman in here now. He has spawned in. Yeah, you can see them. They're over there. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. I will try to zoom in so you can see. Got one right there on the screen. This is their biome. For some reason, they decided to put them in here to spawn. I know when people go on speed runs, they'll come in here to get ender pearls off of those guys so that they can find the end. So this is where we were. Let's go up here, someplace where it was a little bit safer. Where was I? Right up here. We're going to go ahead and block this off so they can't get through here. Nothing comes through. We'll just do a little something like that right there. What the heck was that? That was a weird sound. I gotta stop doing that. Let's drop you in there. Got the vines now. That's great. We got a little more cobble with us. That's great. We were going to do the portal and see where we wind up at, which I think is a good idea. Take you out. Take you out. Take you... Oh. Oh, God. There's nothing down there. Holy cow. Let's make this a little bit safer for us. You'd just like me to throw my pick around and bust something out and I fall to my death. We're going to do that right there, and I think I need one more. Get rid of some of that. Do I have enough room in here? I want to put it in the floor right here. Okay, and if I put a block here and here, no, that needs to be, it needs to touch on those two sides. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Should be able to replace you and you. There's our portal. Flint and steel. This will tell us where we are in the overworld. I'm going to throw that in there because it's just garbage. Let's see where we are in the overworld. What? Subspace bubble? What is that? We've come into a snowy, very snowy area. F3. We are in the snowy plains is what this is called. And it is snowing. For sure. I don't want to lose my portal. I'm not going to go too far. But this popped us out into a snowy area, which I don't need. We've got this tree. We have the ability to grow that tree, so I don't need to be here. The only thing this would be helpful with is to spawn a green frog, which we don't have yet, but there's got to be someplace closer to home. Oh, we were going to do something while we were in there. Let's go back through again. Let me hit F3. F3. We are currently at 25. Wow. 25,768. 25,768 blocks away. And our Biosphere project is at a negative 2,005. So we are 27,000 blocks away, almost 27,000 blocks away from our home. That would take forever and a day to get back from. It would take us a long time to run that home. 27,000 blocks is outrageous. Now in here, let's see, where are we at in here? This gives us a X of 3,221, and again, we're at a negative 2,000. Negative 2,000, and did I say 5? Negative 2,005. So, yeah, we're 5,000 blocks away from home. So this portal is just a no. It just doesn't make any sense to ever come down here and do anything in this area again. For the sole fact that it's just too far away. So let's grab our obsidian back. I do not want a portal here. I do not think we will ever come back out here again. Like I said, we can hunt Endermen in the overworld, in the desert, quite easily. I don't see the need for us to have to come down here to the Warp Forest to hunt them. Slowly but surely, we're gathering Ender Eyes up. Or at least, I should say... Oh, jeez, I just lost a piece of that now. Dang it, Jim. We just don't need it. Throw you in there. Meat goes back down here, and we are good to go. Throw you in there, too. All right. There's just no point in coming out here. It's just too far away. It's not necessary. I got what I came for. Our Nether hub is going to be right here. It's going to be right here. So there'll be a tunnel that leads off of this, and let's say we do use something down here. There'll be a tunnel that's going to be put together here with a rail line on it. We'll jump on that rail line when we go out there, just like when we come in, we jump on a rail line and we head out towards the village. There'll be those things in here in our Nether hub. I've not gotten on the Nether hub yet because I've been trying to get kind of things together in the overworld. Like, you know, a coral reef is really important to have in the overworld. Super important. And turtles. Nope, you just do what strikes your fancy, I think. You know, what do I feel like today? That's what you do. You say, what do I feel like today? And then you go out and you do it. And that's the fun thing about Minecraft, is it's never the same thing twice. You know, I mean, you can make it that way, but it's not usually that way. You get to do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, and nobody can tell you you're wrong. Not a soul. And if they do, don't even listen to them. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. We did a lot today. Turtles, coral reef, desert temple, all the way out to this forest where we found our twisting vines. Before I say goodbye, let's go throw a few of these up. Let's go throw a few of these up. I bet I could do one of you, say right here. Will you not place on there? Oh, I bet it's down here. It's where it's got to go. Now, can I bone meal that? And I don't know. We're going to leave that alone and see what it does. If it grows all by itself, that would be fantastic. Then I think what I could do is I could just come in here and break it off and have more pieces to put in different locations, like out at the coral reef. Mm-hmm. And as you know, the coral reef is coming along. I thought it would be important, and then we've got our spill out of our inside land outside. But yeah, we did good today. We've got some of the trees, the azalea trees put in. I picked up a little more coral for out here, not as much as I'd like to. We'll pick up some more fish too. get some more fish in here. But our turtles grew up, and it looks like we got an egg over here, and just only one egg over here. So we've had some more hatching. There are baby turtles in this water somewhere because they hatched. Yeah, we've only got one egg on that shoreline over there. There were 4, right? Puffer fishes over here. I gotta be careful. No, this is where we had a bunch of eggs, huh? Okay, so they haven't, none have hatched yet. So we got the 4 eggs here. You can see they're a little different now. They've got some darker colors and stuff on them. I wanted to show this to you guys too, so we're not leaving just yet. So we got that there, and we're going to try to avoid the puffer. I think we're good. You can see here, this is what the egg looks like when it's brand new. Now, this one's been sitting here for a little while, so it's got a little bit of yellow at the bottom now, but most of the time they look like this. And then as they age, they start to get some of that shriveled and cracked look to them. And then, pop, there goes the turtle. You know? Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.